Alright, what's up guys? We should be live. We got a big slate tonight, 9-game slate. Do want to hit on some news that we did get before I went live, about 30 minutes, hour ago. Big news out of Utah. So Hassan Whiteside, he was projecting out as a pretty good play today. He was definitely underpriced, and now Hassan Whiteside is out for the Jazz. That's one of the big bombs that kind of dropped earlier. I mean, we'll talk about this real quick. Like, Utah, I really don't know what they're going to do now with Whiteside out, because obviously Gobert is out as well. One of their backup centers, Azubuike, he's out right now. And then Norvel Pelle is kind of another backup center they have. He's questionable. So, and this Bolden guy, I don't think this Bolden guy is even like on the active roster. So really, with Whiteside out, I think the most likely scenario is that they either start Pelle if he plays. He's questionable again, so we don't even know if he's going to play. If he doesn't play, I'm thinking they're going to start Eric Pascal and just go small, because I don't think they really have a choice. They don't really have any other bigs. I think with Whiteside out now, the biggest beneficiaries are definitely Pascal and Pelle. Pelle at 3K, I mean, if he's a starting center for 3K, he's probably going to be a decent value play. I don't know how many minutes he can actually play here. I don't think he just comes out and plays like 35 minutes or anything, but if he plays like 24, 25, I mean, he's minimum salary, he's definitely going to be viable. But like Eric Pascal's been a consistent part of the rotation. He played 17 minutes last game, or 18 minutes. And I think now that Whiteside's out, like, we could definitely see Eric Pascal start. Even if he doesn't, like, I think they might use Eric Pascal a lot as like the backup center. He might kind of play the Rudy Gay role. Obviously Rudy Gay's out right now. So like Pascal at 3,400, I do have some interest in as a value play now that Whiteside's sitting. But it's a tricky situation because it's a matchup against Cleveland where Cleveland, they play big. They're going to have Jared Allen on the floor. They're going to have Evan Mobley on the floor. You can't really go small against this Cleveland team, but I don't think Utah really has a choice today just because they're kind of running out of bodies. So definitely Eric Pascal for value I do like with Whiteside out, and I think Norvel Pelle, if he plays and he starts, he could be a viable cheap play too. But we do have a lot of good value at center today already. You got Robin Lopez, you got Okongwu. Like, I think I'd play those guys over Pelle, personally, just straight up. But yeah, guys, I wanted to hit on that real quick. That's the big news we got. If you guys have questions for tonight, start throwing those in chat. I'm going to try and get through all these questions. We'll be live for about 25, 30 minutes. Real quick, though, guys, hit the like button. I always appreciate the likes. Appreciate all you guys tuning in. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button as well. We're on the road to 25,000 subscribers. Hopefully, we might be able to hit it, by the end of NBA season. That's definitely another big milestone I'm kind of reaching for, 25,000 subscribers. And we're on the road. So if you're new here, please do hit the subscribe button. Obviously, upload a ton of NBA content, streaming Monday through Friday. I'm going to get back into uploading NFL as well. The playoffs start this weekend. There's going to be, a 2-game Saturday slate, a 3-game Sunday slate. I'm definitely going to have some videos up for NFL this week too. So a lot of content coming out, guys. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. Let's start off, get some of these questions answered. So Casey asked, who can we replace Whiteside with now? I mean, yeah, like Eric Pascal as a value, I think. If you're looking for a direct pivot off of Whiteside, I know Jakob Poeltl's a similar price tag. If you could just direct pivot to Poeltl, like that's something you could do. Trae Young or Luka tonight? I think both are just tournament options for me. If I had to pick one, I probably would side with Luka. LeBron or Embiid? I think LeBron and Embiid both look pretty good. LeBron against the Kings, love that matchup. The Kings play fast. They're not good defensively. Embiid's in a great spot against Charlotte. Charlotte plays fast, and they're not good defensively either. I think I'd give a slight edge to LeBron, Michael, but that's a close one. I think both are good plays. Can you play Maxey tonight, or is he on a minutes restriction? We don't have any word yet on a minutes restriction for Maxey. I don't know if we're going to get one. I think it's just going to be a guessing game. I'm expecting Maxey to start and play normal minutes, and if he does, I think in this matchup against Charlotte, he's definitely in play for me. Is Wood in play? Is Murray still a good play if Spurs rotation comes back from protocols? Yeah, I think Wood at center definitely makes some sense. Anytime you're rostering Rockets players, you always worry about blowout, but I think if the game stays close, like Wood should play low 30s minutes, and at 6,900, like he probably pays off that price tag if the game stays close. And then Dejounte Murray, so that's another big one. Like San Antonio, heading into today, Derek White, Keldon Johnson, and Devin Vassell were all listed out, but now they have a chance to play. So like with San Antonio, I mean, guys like Lonnie Walker, Dejounte Murray, I like them a lot if White, Johnson, and Vassell are all out. But if White, Johnson, and Vassell all play, then I think Dejounte Murray gets a bump down. He would still be a decent play though because the matchup against Houston is so good. But I would definitely, I would probably be off of Lonnie Walker if White, Johnson, and Vassell all play for San Antonio. That's a kind of guessing game right now. It's going to impact a good amount if those guys do return, because right now Lonnie Walker is looking like a pretty good value play. But if White, Johnson, Vassell all play, I'm not that interested in Lonnie Walker. And then obviously Deontay would get a little bump down too. Which one is the best, Pirtle or Gafford? I would play Pirtle over Gafford. Harden, Young, or Sabonis? Give me a Harden there, assuming Harden plays, obviously. Lopez or Pascal? I would probably take Lopez straight up. Robin Lopez I definitely like for value. He's starting at center. We saw whenever Wendell Carter and Mo Bamba were both out for a stretch of games, they were playing Robin Lopez a lot of minutes. So I think Robin Lopez plays a good amount of minutes, even though it's his first game back from protocols. I think Robin Lopez is a pretty solid value now. What's up, Michael? What's up, my man? What value do you like the most besides Orlando? There's going to be value from San Antonio if Vassell, Johnson, White are all out. Lonnie Walker, I would like a good amount for value. I think there's definitely going to be some value from Utah, whether you want to go with Pell or Pascal. I think both those guys are in play. That's kind of where I'm looking to for value right now. Bobo or Joel? Who's Bobo? I don't even know who Bobo is. Or Bobo. Yeah, I have no idea who that is. Eric. I would think Joel, I would take Embiid over whoever Bobo is. I have no idea. Anthony Bridges or Fox? Give me Cole Anthony there. Did Jang's availability hurt Okongwu's minutes? I think Okongwu still plays a lot. Okongwu played 38 minutes last game with Capella out. I don't think we get 38 minutes from Okongwu, but I think, high 20s, low 30s is still pretty likely. I'm expecting Okongwu to start again. And he's just too cheap on this slate. He's definitely one of the better values. Do you like Chuma Okeke? Yeah, I think with Wendell Carter out, Okeke's a pretty good value. Okeke started last game in place of Carter, and I think he played 34 minutes. He should play a lot, and he's fairly cheap, so I definitely think Okeke's a solid value. Small forward, low to mid-range, you like on Yahoo have been either Strus or KCP. I like Lonnie Walker the most at small forward, assuming that White, Vassell, and Keldon Johnson are all out. If those guys play, though, then I would probably say, probably KCP I would take. But again, I don't know when we're going to get news on the Spurs guys. The Spurs don't play till 8:30, so we might not have news on that till, way after lock. So it's just, you're kind of just waiting right now. Allen will get 20-plus boards tonight. Yeah, Jared Allen in tournaments, man, now that there's no Whiteside, no Gobert, Utah might have to play small. If Utah plays small, Jared Allen could definitely dominate on the glass and just around the rim. So one of his props I was looking at was he's 11 rebounds. That's his projected rebounds on Prize Picks. I was definitely looking at that over. With Utah probably playing small tonight. LeBron, Luka, or Embiid? Again, I would say LeBron, but it's close between LeBron and Embiid for me. Do you like Cody Martin? I think with Oubre out again, Cody Martin probably plays mid to high 20s minutes off the bench. He's fine, but not a great value play in my opinion, at least not on this slate. What about Yeah, we talked about Maxey earlier. Like Jared Allen or Evan Mobley with Utah running such a small lineup? I think both are tournament plays for sure. I don't know if I'd be playing them in cash or anything. I don't know if they're not gonna project good enough to play in cash, but tournaments, they're gonna be low on. Definitely the upside's there for Allen and Mobley. Embiid or LeBron? Again, I would say LeBron. Mobley or John Collins on Yahoo? I think I would side with John Collins because I think Collins does get a boost with Capella out. I know Collins was really bad last game, but I think having no Capella is beneficial for Collins. I would side with Collins. Been with you from the start, aka the GOAT. Hey, appreciate you, Jasper. Appreciate you, my man. You liking Cole Anthony? I think Cole Anthony's viable. He's in play. He's not a priority for me, but definitely viable. Woodyard 7, Pirtle, or Fox? Give me Pirtle there. Murray, Tatum, or Brown? Give me Murray. Small forward mid-range for cash. It's probably if all those Spurs guys are out, it's going to be Lonnie Walker. You like Robin Lopez or not? Yeah, I definitely think Robin Lopez is a solid value. Thanks for everything. You do know it. You go Murray or Ball point per dollar. I would say Deontay Murray still. I would take Murray. The spot's just so good for Murray. Right now, this Spurs-Rockets game, I think it has the highest total on the slate. Both the Spurs and Rockets have been playing really fast this year. I want to take a look at totals real quick. Let's see. So yeah, Well, actually, highest total on the slate right now is Bulls and Nets, 236. Second highest is Rockets Spurs, 233. The Spurs right now have a 120 implied team total. The Spurs have the highest implied team total on the slate. So obviously, Vegas is expecting the Spurs to score a lot of points tonight. If they do, it's probably going to be, Dejounte Murray, one of the reasons why. I like Maxey if Curry is out. Yeah, I think if Seth Curry does sit, that will definitely make Maxey look even better. I think Maxey's in play regardless, but yeah, if Curry sits, he looks even better. Okeke, Lopez, Lynn, or Cody Martin, or Caleb Martin. I would say it would be between Okeke or Lopez for me. I would say Lopez, but that's really close between him and Okeke. Ball, Levine, DeRozan, or Vooch. So between the 4 Bulls guys, I mean, I never have a preference when it comes to the Bulls guys. It's always tough to predict which one's going to have the big game. I think I'd say like DeRozan maybe be my favorite, but no strong lean between the 4 Bulls. Gafford or Pirtle? Give me Pirtle. Schroeder with Smart out. Yeah, I think if Schroeder starts, Smart's gonna, or Schroeder, if Schroeder starts in place of Smart, he'll be a decent value as well. Schroeder's been struggling as of late. He's not been producing that well, but I think if he starts at point guard, 4,800, he's gonna project pretty decent. Okongwu or Lopez? I think I'd lean Okongwu, but on DraftKings, Okongwu you can play at power forward, Lopez you can play at center. Why not just play both, in my opinion? I think they're 2 of the better values. Plumlee or Lopez? Give me Lopez. Sabonis or Embiid? Oh, give me Embiid there. So that's what you meant by Bobo? Okay. Well, yeah, I would definitely take Embiid over Sabonis. Any love for Joe Ingles if no minutes limit? Have we gotten any update on Joe Ingles? Is he even playing? He's questionable for conditioning. Okay. I think Joe Ingles would play a lot off the bench. But yeah, that's a tough situation. Even if he does play, I think he might be limited. I don't know. I don't think I'd play Joe Ingles personally. Unless you're playing the night slate or something. I don't even know if there is a night slate. You think Kyle Kuzma still explodes? Kyle Kuzma's been amazing lately. I will say that, right now, Washington, they have a lot of bigs, in forwards. So they're getting Thomas Bryant back today. Thomas Bryant's going to make his season debut. So that's, another big they have. I don't know what they're going to do with the center rotation. So they have Gafford, they have Bryant, and they have Montrezl Harrell. Do they play Gafford and Bryant alongside each other? Do they play Harrell and Bryant alongside each other? Do they just split those 3 guys with the center minutes? I don't know, man. And then they have, Bertans, they have Avia. They have a lot of bodies. I think 8K for Kuzma is, God, it's tough to prioritize him. But, if I was playing a lot of lineups, I would probably still sprinkle in Kuzma. But I think if I'm playing one lineup tonight, I don't think I'd get to Kuzma personally. I'd rather, Dinwiddie's my favorite play from Washington once again. What do you think your best center option today? Pay high to get different or go with the chalk? Some of the best value today is at center. Lopez, Okongwu, so I probably would be going cheap at center if it was just me personally. If I was playing one lineup today, that's probably the way I'd go. You think Robin Lopez gets minutes? Yeah, he's starting, so he should get decent minutes. There's been no word of a minutes restriction for him, so I'm expecting full minutes from Robin Lopez. Any interest in Base Diop if Vassell, Johnson, and White are out? I would only be considering him if all those guys are out, even if they are. Keita Base Diop, even though he's been starting lately, he's just not been that productive, so even in 30 minutes, he's just not that appealing, in my opinion. 5.8K forward. Let's see. I probably would go Buddy Hield or maybe, Franz Wagner, one of those 2 guys probably, if I had to pick a forward in that range. 9.1K forward. Probably Julius Randle there. I would take Gabriel. Also, wait, hold on. Let me miss that question. Also, Randle after a really bad game. Did I miss something with him only scoring 2 points? Yeah, I don't know what's been up with Julius Randle. He's just been really bad as of late. But the price tag has come way down. He's 8,500 on DraftKings. Julius Randle, a week or 2 ago, he was 10K. So I know he's been struggling, but 8,500 does look pretty appealing for Julius Randle. And I don't think anyone plays him. He's not projecting for any ownership. So definitely someone you could take a shot on in tournaments and just hope this is the game that he breaks out. I don't expect him to be as bad as he has been. Also on Chuma Okeke, yeah, we kind of talked about Okeke earlier. He's been playing a lot of minutes with Wendell Carter out. He started last game in place of Wendell Carter, and he's starting once again tonight. So Okiki, still pretty cheap on DK, is definitely in play. Going back to Washington guys on the slate with no Beal, Dinwiddie, Kispert, Kuzma. I think Dinwiddie for sure I like. Kispert and Kuzma, not as high on them. I think Kuzma's still fine, but yeah, Dinwiddie's the priority play for me from Washington. 7,700 shooting guard, DK. Let's see. I would go Cole Anthony there, Tony. How much money is fine to leave on the table? For a 9-game slate, you probably don't need to leave like too much on the table. So $400, $500, $600. I mean, that's probably, you don't need to leave more than that on a 9-game slate. Alex Lynn, yeah, I'm not that high on Alex Lynn personally. There's just too much other value. You got Okongwu, you got Robin Lopez. Like, I think I'd rather play Norvell Pell. If he starts a center, I'm just not really interested in Alex Lynn. I think Rashawn Holmes is playing today, so I would not play Alex Lynn at all. Hield or Barnes? I would take Buddy Hield. You like Embiid, good matchup. I think Charlotte can keep it close. Yeah, if Charlotte keeps it close, I mean, Embiid's got massive upside. He's gone nuts against Charlotte so far this year. They've played twice. I think he went for I think he scored over 60 DraftKings points like both games against Charlotte this year. I may be wrong there, but I know he's done really well against them. Mo Wagner for a sneaky play. I don't think Mo Wagner plays enough. I think they're just going to use him as like the backup center. So if Robin Lopez plays like 30 minutes, that probably means that Wagner's only playing 18 minutes. So yeah, not that interested in Mo Wagner personally. We think of Jakob Poeltl. I think Poeltl's a pretty good mid-range center. Obviously Whiteside just got ruled out. So if you're looking for a pivot off of Whiteside, Poeltl's probably your best bet. LBJ or Durant, give me LeBron, but in a scenario where Kyrie and Harden both are out, then I would take Durant. But for now, I'm expecting Kyrie and Harden to both play. They're both questionable, but I think they're both going to play. Dejounte Murray or Luka? Give me Dejounte Murray. Dinwiddie, Martin, Walker, Randall, Poeltl, Maxey, Okongwu, Embiid. I think that's solid, Jace. Obviously, just, if Derek White, Keldon Johnson, Devin Vassell all play, I would get off of Lonnie Walker. Right now, I have Lonnie Walker in my lineup, but I will definitely be swapping off of him if all those guys play. PJ Washington value, yeah, no interest in PJ Washington for me. Especially not in a matchup against Embiid. Like, I think they're going to play Plumlee a decent amount. Like, I think they want Plumlee out there guarding Embiid. I just don't think PJ Washington plays enough to be someone worth rostering today. This one, Dinwiddie, Kispert, Okiki, Okongwu, Embiid, Murray, Wagner, Maxey. If that's Franz Wagner, I think that's fine. Again, Mo Wagner, I'm not really that high on. I think Mo Wagner's just going to be the backup center, but the rest, that's fine. I mean, Kispert, I'm not excited about, but if you want to play Kispert, if he fits, it's okay. Is Robin Lopez a must play? I mean, no, Robin Lopez is not a must play. There rarely ever is must plays in DFS. When Hassan Whiteside was 3,500, he was a must play that day, and he did terrible. So, yeah. Richardson or Caleb Martin? I probably would take Caleb Martin if I had to pick one. 2 Yahoo centers, Okongwu, Lopez, and Embiid, pay up here or somewhere else. I mean, T-Bone, that all comes down to your lineup, man. Like, if you see, you can spend up at guard and you like some of the guards you can play, then go cheap at center. But if you want to play Embiid and you can, go cheap at other positions, then fit Embiid in there. But I definitely think Okongwu and Lopez are 2 of the better values. Then we need Cole Anthony, Lonnie Walker, Okongwu, Wood, Dejounte Murray, Bogdanovich, Maxey. CB, I think that's solid. Again, Lonnie Walker, for me, if everyone plays for San Antonio that's questionable, I will be getting off of Lonnie Walker. But if those guys are out, yeah, Lonnie Walker I do like. Embiid and Buddy Hield or Julius Randle and Jared Allen? Embiid, Buddy Hield, Julius Randle, Jared Allen. Give me Embiid and Buddy Hield, Gabriel. Thoughts on Quita? Yeah, Neemias Quita or whoever that is, I don't really have any interest in him. Especially not with Rashawn Holmes back. I just don't know how much he really plays. I mean, he played 24 minutes last game, but he could play, I don't know, 18. He could not even be in the rotation. They could just use Alex Lynn as the backup center, so I'm not really looking at Quita personally. Did Alex Lynn, so what did he do last game? So he played 24 minutes as well. So they basically just split the center minutes between Lynn and Quita. Yeah, I would not play him. Maxey or Pascal? I think if Pascal starts, I'd play him over Maxey Kleber. But both those guys were cheap on Yahoo. That, yeah, it's close between those two. Is Holmes out? Hold up. No, I don't think Holmes is out. I think Holmes... Okay, he'll be on G League assignment, so I don't know why DraftKings doesn't have him listed out then. That's my fault. I thought Rashawn Holmes was playing today, but he is out. So I guess you could play Quita, but that probably would still be just like a late slate play. Okeke and Brown or Walker and Tatum. I'm guessing that's Jaylen Brown. Give me Walker and Tatum. Dinwiddie a lock on Yahoo. I mean, he's a really good play. Is he a lock? No, but he's a really good play. I'll say that. Again, there's never locks in DFS. Randall or Allen? Man, like I know Julius Randle's been terrible lately, but I think I'd still play him over Jared Allen if I had the salary. Do you like Hero tonight? I mean, I think with Jimmy and Bam still out, like Hero's going to get opportunities. So is Lowry. Both those guys are viable. If I was playing one lineup tonight, would I be playing Hero? I don't know, but definitely think they're in play for tournaments. Pirtle and Yurt 7 or Okongwu and Jared Allen? Give me Okongwu and Jared Allen. Guard for 4K, Primo. Yeah, if all those guys are out, like if Walker, or not Walker, but if White, Johnson, Vassell are all out, then I would probably take Primo there. Because Primo's been starting and he's been playing big minutes. He's not been that productive, but the minutes have been there. I think that would make him a decent value if those guys are out. DeRozan or Allen? That's another close one, Gabriel. I think I would take Jared Allen, but that's really close. Would you play Court Moss in tournaments? High ceiling, low floor seems like with no Seth Curry. Well, Curry's not officially out yet. He's questionable. He's a game time decision, I think. I think with Maxey returning, that really kind of hurts Court Moss. Like, I think Court Moss is going to go back to the bench. And his price is up too, so I'm not that excited about Court Moss. Love for Royce O'Neal doing the 9 p.m. slate. I would think on the 9 p.m. slate, I'm guessing that's like a 3-gamer. I would think Royce O'Neal would be a decent play. Hell, they might play Royce O'Neal at center some tonight, just because they don't really have any other bigs. I mean, they're going to be playing small ball. Like, they can't play Norvell Pell 48 minutes at center, so you're going to see some Eric Pascal at center. You might see Royce O'Neal play some center, which, rebounding-wise, that might help him. Sabonis or Trey? Give me Trey if I had to pick one. Kuzma or Allen? Give me Jared Allen. Hero or Cole Anthony? That's close for me. Give me Cole Anthony, but that's really close. Is Monk too expensive now at 6,200? Yeah, I think at that price point, I'm not that high on Malik Monk personally. I think if you play Yahoo, like he's fairly cheap there, I think Monk's looks better on Yahoo, but not for DK. Thanks, Noah. Good luck and hit the like button, everybody. Hey, T-Bone, appreciate you, my man. Best of luck to you as well. 4K forward, last spot. I was thinking Josh Green, Tice, or Kispert. I have Wood. I'd probably go Kispert there if I had to pick somebody in that price range. Yeah, probably would take Kispert. Dinwiddie, Lonnie, LeBron, Okongwu, Lopez, Maxey, Okeke, Deontay. What you think? I think that's solid, Michael. I like that a lot. Again, just pay attention to Spurs news. That's one of the big things we're gonna have to watch after lock is Spurs situation. You like Gabe Vincent? Not for me. Not on this slate. I'm not that interested in Gabe Vincent. Thoughts on Hield against the Lakers? Yeah, Buddy Hield. This is a good matchup for Buddy Hield. The Lakers play fast. Buddy Hield's done really well against the Lakers so far this year. This is a type of game that sets up well for Buddy Hield's skill set, which is just shoot threes. These type of fast-paced games are games that Buddy Hield does do well in. So, as a really low-owned dart throw, I think Buddy Hield's playable. Still like Schroeder. If Schroeder starts, I think he's a decent value. I don't know if we have a Celtics starting lineup yet, but if Schroeder does start, he will definitely be viable. Damn, Anthony Simons is out for tomorrow for Portland. That's unfortunate. So Portland's going to be without Dame, without CJ, and no Anthony Simons tomorrow. So looks like tomorrow's going to be Dennis Smith Jr. night. That'll be fun. I fucking hate Dennis Smith Jr. after what he did to me on Prize Picks that day. He's on my shit list forever. If Harden and Irving are out, Mills, yeah, I mean Mills would be a really good play if those guys are both out. But I'd be very surprised if Harden and Irving both sit. I think they're both probably going to play. LeBron, Randall, and Pirtle, or Murray, Buddy Hield, and Embiid. Give me LeBron, Randall, Pirtle, but that's, again, Gabriel, that's another that's a coin flip right there. Tatum or Jaylen Brown? I think I'd play Tatum if I had to pick one. Any Alec Burks? We did get word that Kemba's out still, so I think with Kemba out again, I mean, you can definitely play Alec Burks, but I'm still not that excited about him personally. Pascal if starting or Lopez, I would take Robin Lopez. Any interest in THT? Melo's out. I mean, yeah, Melo's questionable, I think. Did he get ruled out officially? Last I saw, he was questionable. Let's see. I think, yeah, it's still questionable. I mean, like the Lakers, they could just give more minutes to THT. They could give a few more minutes to Wayne Ellington. They could give some more minutes to Trevor Ariza, Stanley Johnson. Like, they have a lot of guys they can kind of spread the minutes out with. So, like, I don't think I'd be playing THT on the main slate. Probably, like, just a late slate play or showdown, maybe, if there is a showdown slate for that game. Any interest in Lynn with Holmes out? Yeah, I mean, Lynn, still not like a top value for me. He's 4K. Like, I would still play Robin Lopez over Alex Lynn. Probably would still play, like, Okongwu as well. But now that, now that I saw that Holmes is out, I mean, Lynn's at least playable. But again, you'll probably see him and Quita, like, split the center minutes. I mean, they don't really stand out to me personally. If those other Spurs guys play, who's someone you'll substitute for Walker? I mean, usually I don't make just direct swaps. Like, if I have to swap off of somebody, I'm not just gonna, just pick whoever's available. Like, I'm gonna redo my whole lineup if I have to. So if in a scenario where all those Spurs guys play, I'll probably just redo my whole lineup, whatever's left, and just kind of figure out where I can fit. I think that's something that a lot of people mistakenly do. Like, if you have Lonnie Walker in your lineup and then, all those guys wind up playing for San Antonio, people just, like, take out Lonnie Walker. Who's the next available small forward I can play? Okay, let's just play Jetty Osman. Like, you don't want to play Jetty Osman, probably. So, usually in scenarios like that, I'll just redo my whole lineup. So, whatever, I mean, right now, I think I have, like, a good amount in those later games, so I can make a lot of pivots if I have to. What are the 3 guys to watch for the Spurs? I forget. Derek White, Keldon Johnson, Devin Vassell have all been out for COVID protocols, but they are all questionable now, so they could return. If they return, that's going to really hurt Lonnie Walker. It's going to hurt Primo. It's going to hurt Keita Bates-Diop. All those guys would take a pretty big hit. They would basically all of them would not be in play anymore. I think you could still play Dejounte Murray though, but the rest of the Spurs, outside of like Murray and Pirtle, I wouldn't be really interested in. Hello Noah, let's get him tonight. Good luck to everyone. Hey, good luck, Mark. Appreciate you hopping in the chat, my man. Good luck to you as well. They're saying to fade Murray on Osmo. What do you think, Noah? I mean, I would say if everyone plays for San Antonio, like the spot for Dejounte Murray is definitely not going to be as good. But I think the ownership on him would probably come down. I mean, right now, I'm going to refresh the ownership projections I look at. Right now, Murray's at 29%. We'll see if that changes after this refresh. Like, I would think if all those Spurs play, like, Dejounte Murray's ownership's probably not going to be as high as expected, or as it is expected right now. So, like, in a scenario where all those guys that are questionable wind up playing, like, I probably would just stick with Dejounte Murray and hope his ownership isn't as high as expected. So I think you could still play him. I mean, I don't really let ownership sway my decisions too much, especially since I really only play one lineup. I think if you were MMEing, then yeah, you could take a stand one way or the other. Haven't heard much about year 7. Why? Well, I mean, Dwayne Dedmon's back today for Miami, so that's another big that they can give minutes to. I think year 7 still starts and still plays like 30 minutes, but I think Dedmon coming back definitely is going to hurt year 7's minute ceiling, and now his price is like he's almost 7K now, so it's really tough to get excited about year 7 now that Dedmon's back, and you're paying the max price for him. 2v2 Okiki and Bogdanovich or Okongwu and RJ Barrett? Rada, man, that's really close. Give me Okongwu and RJ Barrett, but that's a really close one. All right, guys, I think I'm gonna hop out. We've been live for 30 minutes or so. I appreciate you guys tuning in once again. Appreciate all the support. Appreciate all the questions. We will be live tomorrow, an hour before lock. We do have a shorter slate tomorrow. I think it's like 5 games or something. But I will be live again tomorrow, an hour before lock. I will see you guys then. Best of luck tonight. Enjoy your Wednesday night. Peace out, fellas. Good luck. Let's go.